Good evening. Welcome. Najma. Thanks. Judith.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Judith.
These days, there's holding needed for an abandoned child. So I move through that sense of abandonment and not knowing and empty space and no direction and like that.
Mhm. In this moment,
I'm here.
you're here.
Yeah.
Just
That's
like
also, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when dreaming is happening and we're describing the dream, and then the recognition that it's a dream.
Mm.
And nothing needs to be done about it. You are.
Yeah. But how then about that I also can feel that if I allow the feelings around abandonment and the system is crying and I'm holding the little one somehow or just allowing the crying, then also it's a doorway to deeper connection again. And anyhow, that it feels for me a little bit like that. And then
I
there's
get it, you know.
peace in
I
it again.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you view us on that.
It's just like, you know, there's peace here.
Yeah.
And so it's like somehow we can be involved in getting to peace, and we can recognize the peace that's always here. It's like, and I don't see anything, you know, like I don't have a problem with that being available to whatever's arising. And
Yeah, you know, it's especially in the nights then that
yeah,
really comes up strongly. And then I can just allow it, the wave to move through in a sense. But yeah, so it feels like that. But
yeah, I understand. And, you know, it's like, so it seems like there's a certain orientation related to how it seems. And what I love is that somehow your system knows what's deeper than that.
Yeah.
And somehow it still has some fascination with that. So, yeah.
Yeah. My sense is the most difficult are the nights, because then it's more involved, or it is not that present or prior to. And then
so just staying on track of what we're talking about. My sense is that at night, that idea of needing to entertain, I don't know how to say. Yeah, being involved. And so I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's bad. I think there's a learning going on. And I mean, because I see when we sit together, it's so clear there's a deep knowing of. Yeah.
And I feel the resource that is happening through me. Although the stakes are high at the moment, but the resource is happening as well. Yeah.
it seems also like there's a way of which we see really clearly, look, there is this, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And we can know it. But it's like, then there's the momentum of old beliefs, old habits, old ideas.
Mm-hmm.
When we rest like this, it seems like there is no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. And so then the little movement happens. I mean, it's like, I don't know how else to say it. It's just like something just gets involved with something. Yeah. The thought, the feeling, sensation, and interpretation. That's why I think sometimes it's described of, to die before you die, because it's just like, you just hear there's nothing.
Yeah. I also feel that the access is easier, that it's easier to be here.
Yeah. And it's like, to me, I see that there's such a deep knowing, and that knowing is everything. It's not philosophical. It's not, it's not a teaching. It's nothing to, just like something just recognizes I'm here. Yeah. Everything is sensation that gets interpreted through our conditioning, our trauma load, and none of that is real. It's like not a problem. Nothing that needs to be anything done with it. It's just Thanks, Judith.
Yes, there's such a calm and resting and no doing. It's just simple. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's Ava. Hey, Ava. Visiting Amsterdam. Well, I feel visiting you.
We are visiting each other on another location, close to Utrecht. Yeah. Question. When I sit with you like this, does it feel like I'm asking some kind of like attention or something that's not okay? Or I don't know why that question comes up.
Yeah, no, it just feels like there's an opportunity to rest together, and in that resting, the subtleties reveal themselves spontaneously without doing anything. And so that question arises, but to me, it's just a common love affair, you know. And then the resting that, yeah, it's just love meeting love or something like that. There's nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing. It just, yeah.
Yeah. I could feel, yeah, that there was in me like some kind of movement of wanting to be like perfect, you know, okay, if there's some parts which obviously are there that are not, you know, that that I should meet you, be able to meet more as like emptiness, or, but yeah, that's all this.
That's what reveals itself.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the beauty, you know. We rest and it just shows these ideas or thoughts that come across the screen. They come from nowhere and they return to nowhere. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Feet. My feet. Excellent. Thank you, Isaac. Ina. Oh, what's happened? Yeah. I lost your picture, I don't know.
I can
you
see.
can see. Ah, now I see. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I thought I unmuted myself.
Okay. You disappeared yourself.
Yeah. I can see the same which is talked about today. When my system feels accused, even if I know that my intention had not anything to do with which it is being accused of, I can see that the mind is doing all these old known things.
Yeah.
And while I'm seeing it, it just goes on.
Yeah.
Until it stops by itself.
Yeah.
And then nothing happens.
In a way, that's why Ramana's invitation is so powerful, like you notice something going on and there's a pull to kind of stay with what's going on. And his invitation is just to ask the question, who's aware of it? And then the answer has to be I am.
Yeah.
And then that beingness is ever present. It's just like, somewhere when there's a trauma vortex or some momentum of an old habit, it kind of just goes, the attention gets involved. Always with the idea it's going to bring some improvement or it's going to bring something, or, it's like, so it can fool us as many times as it does. And then it's just like, not really. So, this awareness is here and it's never went anywhere. It's like here now. But for sure, someone accusing happens and something in our system responds to that tone or that doesn't recognize that if accusing is happening, it's an old pattern playing in an expression of life that has nothing to do with us.
I can see that. And I can see the layer in which the other one is touched.
Yeah.
And then
still something responds. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also have it's like I'm not the one who can say that to that person. Because he's angry with me, so I can better keep quiet. Like that.
Well, it looks like he's angry with you, but you look a little deeper. It's like there's no anger's come up, and it doesn't. Somehow the attention believes that it has something to do with you, or something believes it has something to do with you, so it projects, and it'll do that until it doesn't. Yeah, and it's not up to you to stop it or fix it or change it. It's just like. I mean, to me, it seems like the only thing is just to watch, or there's this noticing, okay, something responds to that projection.
Yeah, and that is because the mind goes like, "Ooh." Yeah. Okay.
Something responds, and it's like, then we can get involved with that response, or we can go, who's aware of it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah. Because the response usually will be, look, you know, how do I avoid this ever happening again? How do I get them to be different? What's going on in me that it happens? I mean, it's just, that's, yeah.
Should I say sorry when I don't feel sorry? Yeah. Yeah.
And if there's no biting into any of that stuff, it's just quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's always that thing, you know, because the touch happens in a millisecond, and then with it come all the chemicals and everything, you know. And
yeah, and I can see the touch in me has to do with, oh my God, I lose everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Especially in these times. Huh?
Yeah, but it's more like, you know.
But that's an old one too. This fear to end up lonely and alone.
Yeah, but you know, really and truly, the only thing that gets lost is responding to a dream.
Yeah, I liked it that you said that to Judith. I recognize that. Yeah.
To me, resting as
that brings a lot of relaxation. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, no problem. That's,
Okay.
You said it's just beautiful, so no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac.
Liliana.
Hi everyone. I just am amazed how obvious it is, this energy wave. I had different events, same result as what's been discussed. And before I thought to put my hand up, I was thinking, hang on, I'm trying to fix it, make it right or whatever. Well, what's the interest here? Sorry. I'm here.
You know, so the beauty is just to notice in the movement to fix it, the sense of you arises.
Oh yeah.
When there's no trying to fix anything, there's just that there's nobody, you know, then there's just presence. There's no you, there's no fixing, there's no it. It's just like,
yeah,
that's all part of the, you know, the bad dream in a way.
and it was so obvious why I wanted to fix it and what got touched in me, and I could see it and I could sit with it. So grateful to be able to do at least that part of it.
Yeah. And if you just taking a moment,
Yeah.
when you say I wanted to fix it,
Yes.
is there you that wanted to fix it, or was that just like what exactly was that?
It was this character that's
Yeah.
playing
So someone, yeah, a movement, yeah.
a movement. Okay, interesting. Wow. Okay. Yes. Because power over and authority got touched in the system, you see. Quite major, yeah.
Samuel, and then afterwards Emil. So Samuel for now. Hey Samuel.
Hey.
Thanks, Emil.
Thank you.
Emil. Hi.
Hi, Isaac. I'm noticing a desire to be recognized, to be in the center of attention.
Mm. Beautiful to see that, yeah. And then that comes, that seeing happens, and then awareness is still here, right?
Yeah.
Desires seem to come and go. They come from nothing, they return to nothing.
Yeah, and now it's like, is that it?
It almost seemed like a problem.
I'm sorry.
It almost seemed like a problem for a moment.
Yeah.
Just resting here like this, just taking one moment not to do anything, 1 millisecond here. What's here?
Yeah. And sometimes it's noticed and sometimes it's not.
Exactly.
No fault of mine, right?
Exactly, because if it was up to you, to be noticed all the time. But it's not up to, the you that thinks it has something to do with it. If we look deeply into what that is, what is that? It's the thought, actually.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Beautiful, clear see. Jacob.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been a while. Nice to see you again.
Yes. Not in India anymore,
No, I'm back in Slovakia. Yeah, I needed to left because I ran out of money.
huh? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I needed to work a bit. Yeah. It's still sometimes when there is some unpleasant sensation in the body or in the head, or then there is still this reflex of like before it was said, let's fix it somehow.
See, as soon as we say sometimes, we're not talking about now. We're talking about the past.
Yeah.
It's funny, it's funny. And then somehow we want to talk about the past so that it doesn't happen in the future. So immediately then we're in time. Yeah, we're in this dance. But right, yeah, and you can't talk about sometimes.
Yeah, there is a little headache in the front, but it's okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Jacob.
Thank you.
Okay.
To me, you're frozen, Isaac. Nee, tegen Isaac.
You can see me again?
Yes.
Oh, good. Thanks, Sophia. All right.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Armand.
Last time it was so, and how can I give you back? Ha ha ha, but crazy. Sorry. It's always the same way. I think it cannot be better. And then in the moment I met you, there is more. And nothing to say.
And nothing to say, nothing to do, just, yeah.
Absolutely, but it was loving.
Just enjoying it.
And it's again and again surprising how it's new, it's new, it's new, it's new, it's love, it's love. And I'm totally greedy in a way. But it's just words and just blah blah, you know. Sorry.
No problem.
Just this funny, but the banner is waving in the wind. So oh, so good that I met you. So good. Thank you. And thank you to all of you, of course.
Bedankt.
Hello, Isaac. Again, some excitement comes up. I love to share something. It is relating to Judith and Ine. You know, this yesterday I had a really beautiful experience. I was a lot moodiness was going on, and a friend of mine, she does this NAM training, and she was offering me a session. And I said, okay, maybe we can look the next days. There is something, you know, like this exhaustion and something. And then in the evening, suddenly I felt, oh my God, not again, you know, something like, no, not going again into this, and just let it. And then such a joy came up, you know, such a joy. And today, Judith and Ine, they were speaking exactly, or you together, exactly what is happening. This fascination to go again and again into looking for something, or working on something, or going through crying to be in peace again. Oh my God, it is such habit actually. And when there is a chance not to go into it, I would love it, really. I love it, yes. Yeah, I just feel like wanting to share it. It's,
thank you.
Yeah. Hmm.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Isaac. I would love to speak.
With pleasure, Hi, Catherine.
Yes, I speak again.
Good.
Hello. I wanted to share an observation. Maybe there's a question attached. I observed how when I start to feel lost, I wonder about how healing can happen here when there is an experience in the system. In my case, like having been betrayed, or abandoned, and I realize when I start to feel lost, I project these, on people with whom I have a relationship. I'm like, it's happening again, and I realize how my mind started to run and be really fixed on it. Sometimes till the point, I have to call and create some drama or to let's say the system needs like a connection or affirmation, maybe that it's not happening, or just be in contact to feel real or something, to feel alive, or I don't know. Yeah, so I wondered how you see this. Is this something in the cells which wants to repeat itself, and how can it? I love to hear that there's a possibility to just not go there anymore, but if it keeps running, it's like how to stop it. Is it enough to recognize and step back, or I don't know?
Beautiful questions. Beautiful questions.
Yeah. Now I just feel like, I guess this is how we learn, very simply.
Yeah. You know, somehow in the culture that we grew up, our families, there's this idea that there's a me that's doing things. Such a strong idea, yeah? But is it true?
The I who thinks it's true tries to control it,
Exactly.
at least.
And is that I real? Or does, you know, does...
At least there is something, you know, thinking it can.
Yeah, so let's take a moment. Let's just really take a moment, not going into any concept, anything, just right here now.
No, in this beautiful presence, it's just a flow.
It's just exactly. Yeah. Body is bodying, universe is universing.
Yeah, and but the consciousness that is aware of the flow seems to at least check if it's a good flow or is it an unpleasant flow, and then tries to.
So no problem. Take a moment to see somehow. You know, like there's a habit, you could say, that shows up like that. Is that habit necessary or useful?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when, you know, like that habit happens and it's believed in somehow? What happens?
Oh, the mind is activated.
Exactly. Not so much fun.
No. But very, yeah, might have been useful.
Sure, at some point, but then just coming to the present moment. You know. Yeah. You know, and maybe that mechanism plays thousands more times. Who knows how many more times it plays, but who's doing it? As far as I can see, nobody. It's just automatic unconscious movements.
This gives me such a relief. I'm always wondering how I can create simplicity in my life, and then I hear it, and it's just like it's here.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's here already. Yeah.
Mm.
These mechanisms that trouble humanity, I mean, they're so generic. Everyone recognizes them. somehow when they're playing, it seems very personal. But then you check, we all know those movements.
The cat activated Varisha. Very nice. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm always, I'm always so busy to create a better life, but I think I just...
So just even this, you see, up till now, we always have to bring this up till now because we don't know what the future brings. And even to say, I've been busy, there's a habit that's been playing. It's not, I don't think anyone would do that consciously because it's not. So to me, it always seems like it's an automatic, unconscious movement. But when it's seen, it gets quiet for some time, and then maybe it reactivates. But every time it's seen, it has less energy. Less believable.
And at least it brought me here. So thank you.
Thank you all for showing up. Thank you, Bas, for hosting. Love, peace, beauty.